All right, let's get this show started!
In today's MMA headlines, the most expensive UFC ticket price to date. Hear what Whittaker has to say to Charles Radtke and Manel Kape. Tito Ortiz and Dana White at it again. Dana White reacts to MMA Community's criticism. Alex Pereira good deeds not going unnoticed in Brazils Favelas. Jan Blachowicz gives update post-elbow surgery. And Bryce Mitchell asks for your help. Let's get the show started. Get ready for the ultimate UFC experience. The priciest ticket sold so far this year had been for UFC 287 and cost $31,730, but that's peanuts compared to the most expensive ticket for UFC 295, which is set to take place in Madison Square Garden. At a jaw-dropping $112,000, this is the hottest ticket in town. Who do you think picks this one up? Robert Whittaker has shared his thoughts on Charles Radtke and Manel Kape using homophobic slurs after their UFC 293 clash. During an interview on the MMA Arcade podcast, Robert said, "They were saying some real slurry, bigotry, bad words, things you can't say in 2024. I'm not one to tell anybody what to do. I just want everyone, all the fighters that fight, you want to be real. I'm real. We're all real. You want to be real with your fans and you want to be you. You don't want to be a stickler or anything like that. But just remember that we under the spotlight in front of millions of fans, and of those millions of fans, there are kids, impressionable kids, starting watching UFC through all ages, really young kids watching. Set a good example." While talking news involving White, during an interview with Big Boy TV, Dana revealed how Tito Ortiz destroyed what could have been an incredible relationship with him and the Fertittas. Dana said, "Tito we'd be coming up to a big fight on Saturday, right? Deals have been done for months. Tito would call and say, 'I'm not going to show up unless you pay me another $150K or whatever the number was.' He would do this on the regular. I would go crazy. Tito was the kind of guy who would step over dollars and pick up dimes. He's not a smart guy. He destroyed what could have been an incredible relationship because we loved Tito at the time. Tito was our guy. Tito was my guy. Frank and Lorenzo loved Tito. He absolutely destroyed a relationship that he could have had for the rest of his life." Now, Tito Ortiz took to his Twitter and responded to Dana writing, "What a complete liar. I never did that once in my career. Live with the lie until you die, they say. Good job, Dana." The UFC and WWE have officially closed their merger and launched the TKO Group Holdings, which now reaches over 1 billion fans each year. With a staggering valuation of $21.4 billion, Dana White shared his reaction to the successful deal.
At the end of the day, this is like one of the biggest mergers in the history of sports. We've been kicking ass forever, however many years now. The WWE is doing well, and I mean, I say this to you guys every year, but this just takes the whole sport and everything to a whole different level. And, I flew out to that thing last night and did it this morning, and it was actually really, really cool. It was cool to be a part of, and I'm excited about the future and what we're gonna do. And I always am, regardless. But after this merger, I mean, we're so much more powerful than we were yesterday. Even the CEO thing, it's a lateral move for me. I run everything that happens here. Everything that goes on here, I determine. So nothing has changed. It's just 3 letters instead of, but I'm the CEO and president of the UFC now, but nothing changes.
A bit later in the DWCS press conference, Dana commented on the heavy criticism he received after saying he was cool with an Izzy vs. Strickland rematch. Hear it from the boss himself.
Do you still feel like the fight to make is the rematch?
Well, I think if you remember that night, people said, "Well, what do you think? You think it's a rematch?" I said, "Yeah, the rematch sounds great." And never did I say, I saw the stupid shit that was written, by all these stupid websites. Never once did I say, "Yes, we're gonna do this rematch." I said, "Yeah, the rematch sounds, we'll see what happens." There's obviously lots of options out there, and we'll see what happens. But yes, I'm still not opposed to an Israel rematch. We'll see how it goes.
Alex Poatan Pereira is making an impact, distributing food parcels to poor families in Brazils Favelas. UFC light heavyweight champion Jan Blachowicz has taken to social media to reveal that he's underwent a successful elbow surgery and will be back to training in 3 weeks' time.
So today I have a small surgery on my elbow. Now everything is clean. I will not gonna feel pain anymore in my elbow. Now 3 weeks of break. I need to focus about the recovery, rehabilitation. So 3 weeks nothing. After 3 weeks I will back to the gym and start training normal. But doctor says something important, that 3 months I cannot do anything in my home. No cleaning, no throwing trash, nothing. Just play games, focus about, relax. So I'm gonna do it like he says. Okay.
Bryce Mitchell has posted a clip with an urgent plea for help from his neighbors. Hear it from the UFC fighter himself.
So I'm out of town for my fight, and my coward ex-girlfriend came by my house and vandalized my house yesterday. She destroyed all of my fruit trees. Came by my place and destroyed all my fruit trees. I've been working on those trees for years, and she came by last night and killed them all. I'm making this post because this shit is evil, and I'm begging the community of Cersei to help me. Guys, I'm out of town, and my animals and my wife is at home by herself. I need my neighbors to help. I need my neighbors to help. This evil woman is going to come by. She's threatened to kill my dogs. She's threatened to kill me. She's threatened to kill all my animals. And I'm telling you, last night she came over and killed my trees. Now that my trees are gone, she's going to try to kill me. She's going to try to kill the dogs, or she's going to try to kill Aaron. For the love of God, can the people in Cersei please help me?
Here are the top 3 memes we found on the internet. Third place was found over Instagram and was posted by a user named As Shopped As It Gets. Our second place pick was found over Facebook and was posted by a user named UFC Kink. And our top picked meme was found over Instagram and was posted by a user named As Shopped As It Gets. Thanks for watching. If you like the content, smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe to stay in the talk.